When you hear the phrase Khilafah, what reaction do you find inside you? Are you feeling a visceral gag reflex preparation for hearing some handsome guy with a big beard reduce complicated issues into a criminally small soundbite? Or maybe you have that comforting cognitive shift to that happy place in your mind where you go when faced with the present state of the ummah and all the difficult but real thing that you can do to make a change around you. Whatever your reaction to the word Khilafah, there's one thing that we can all agree on, which is learning critically from history is a good thing. 100 Hijri years ago this week marked the official abolishment of the last Khilafah. On 27th Rajab 1342, the world was ushered into an era it had never seen before for 1342 years, an era without the guidance of Allah, setting an example on the global stage for others to follow. Instead, a new discourse, new political, economic and philosophical world order filled in the vacuum, whose consequences we've witnessed in the bloodiest and most murderous century in human history that followed. And that's the thing with history. It's automatic for us to just take for granted that our current status quo is normal. Absence of morality and ethics on a global stage, high efficiency, oppression, industrialized ending of life and the ecosystems that sustain it. It's easy to think that these were always normal, but they weren't. Don't get me wrong, this is a complicated situation involving many interacting causes. To quote Frankie Boyle, it's not a rattling noise in your washing machine. But one of those many causes for the skyrocketing of oppression and destruction over the last century is the fundamental shift in our discourse about our own selves as human beings. From Khilafah in the cosmic sense, divine stewardship, man looking after and being morally responsible for the earth and its inhabitants, inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa, to the competing discourse of kufr, seeing man as a dominator of nature, an exploiter of inferior beings, in the service of false idols, state, money, resources, domination for domination's sake. This week on Islam 21C, we're going to be talking about the Khilafah that began with the leader of mankind, the most praised human being in history, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What kind of foundations did he lay for the succession and the sovereignty of the Ummah? What are the governing philosophies of the notion of Khilafah itself? What kinds of Khilafah existed in the past? How has the world suffered as a result of its abolishment? As well as some juicy stuff. What would a Khilafah look like today? And should we still work for a particular type? Stay tuned for a great lineup, inshallah. Sign up to the mailing list to be at the front of the queue when the content drops, and subscribe to Islam 21C wherever you get your social media dopamine fix. And as usual, let us know in the comments if you have something to share.